Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of Decode Haryana, a show in which we try to dissect every social, political and economic issue facing our beloved state Haryana. Today we are discussing the political state situation in Haryana 3 months after BJP romped home with a historic hat-trick after the assembly elections. I am Pradeep Sharma. I am joined by my senior colleague Geetanjali Gayatri. Geetanjali, how is the political situation emerging in Haryana after the elections?
Last year we had two elections. First we were busy with the Lok Sabha election, then the Vidhan Sabha election. So that has kind of brought out what the political parties, how the political parties fare on ground. So the Congress expecting to win after this Lok Sabha performance has really not done up to its expectation. This is essentially due to shoddy planning, lack of cohesiveness within the party, and due to overconfidence of the Congress that they are coming back to power. And meanwhile, the BJP, which was seen as the runners-up, has made a historic achievement by getting a hat trick in the government. So BJP as of now also is upbeat. Congress after the election is lying low. It has been unable to decide the leader of opposition for the last 3 months. They still have no organizational structure, which was one big reason for not getting the expected results in the assembly elections. Then as far as INLD and the JJP are concerned, there were after their poor performance in the Vidhan Sabha elections, it was expected that there were rumors that the two would come together. But that hasn't happened with its patriarch O.P. Chautala passing away. Now the chances of the two parties coming together are even more remote. And AAP is seeming, wanting to do something, making a comeback in the upcoming MC elections. So now with the MC elections as the next big election in Haryana, all parties are kind of gearing up, though the Congress still seems on the back foot. Okay. So what do you think is going to happen in the coming elections as far as the BJP is concerned?
So because the assembly elections were held on October 5, after that we had election results on October 8. Now exactly 3 months after, 3 months, the political observers or even the political party were seeing that a kind of a political vacuum in Haryana, but there is never a dull moment in politics. The BJP started with this membership drive, which is ongoing, and it's still fresh from its hat trick. BJP is preparing for the MC polls because there are 34 municipalities, including 8 municipal corporations, which are going to poll in, I think it's probably the election schedule probably next month or early March. So now I think the state government or the state election commission is waiting for the schedule of the Delhi assembly election to be out, which is going for today, and after that the municipal elections would be announced in Haryana. So BJP has started with the membership drive. They already held their even booth president's elections from January 1 to January 5. Now from January 6 to January 12, they are having mandal president election. After that, they will have their district president elections. Then they will have the election to the president of the state units. So the BJP is off the mark right from the October 8. While on the other hand, Congress seems to have not having any organization poll for the last almost a decade. And as you rightly mentioned, they are yet to, even after 3 months, the party high command is yet to name the leader of the opposition. So as of today, the BJP is virtually in the election mode. So other political parties also, AAP has also announced to contest the elections on its symbol, the municipal elections. Plus even the ILD or the JJP, they also traditionally fight elections on their symbol on certain prominent, particularly municipal corporations. So even for that matter, mind you, the Congress also traditionally has been fighting municipal corporation elections, where the election to mayor is, it's a direct contest on its party symbol, but on other municipal corporation and municipal councils, it has never ever contested
In
on this.
Panchkula, I think it contested on the party symbol.
Yeah, that Panchkula is a municipal corporation.
Yeah. So they contested on a party symbol. Then Sonipat mayor election, they contested on on the party symbol.
Municipal corporation election,
and
they usually
Ambala also.
usually fight on.
But in Panchkula, they did it for the councillors as well.
Okay, that's right. So so that's the political situation is how it's emerging. Yeah.
And how do you think O.P. Chautala's passing away will impact the fortunes of the INLD and the JJP in the upcoming MC poll?
So after the death of 5-time CM Om Prakash Chautala, so there was a speculation in a section of media or in a political circles that both the INLD and the JJP, they will come together, because together they are a force to reckon with. Otherwise, separately, they don't fear. You seen the last assembly election where the Congress and the BJP were the main political parties, and other political parties were virtually wiped out of the political contest. So, but that's not seem to have happened. So that the legacy of late Om Prakash Chautala have passed on to his son Abhay Chautala. So the pagadi, whatever the legacy has gone to him. So that's the parent party. So there could be some sympathy or sympathy votes for Om Prakash Chautala in his home turf, like in Sirsa district. But otherwise there's no such, because there's still
movement in favor of
because
two parties
and other parties.
But how do you think the Jats will go this time? Because in the last election, they kind of supported the Congress. INLD and JJP both couldn't make any mark. So in the MC elections, how do you think the Jat voters are going to
actually
vote?
That's the BJP strategy as it was in the assembly elections. Is BJP is basically banking on the non-Jat and vote, because the urban areas are BJP's stronghold. The most of the elections are being, because these are the
municipal
elections, they would be held in urban areas only, like including major towns like Gurgaon and Faridabad, Panchkula, Sonipat, Rohtak, Yamunanagar. So these are the major, because in the urban area, BJP has always been a very strong force. So now their I think strategy is also going to be how to consolidate their non-Jat and OBC and urban vote banks, because in urban areas Jat don't form a
major chunk
of the voters. So that's the so how do you see the Congress strategy in this election? Because after its defeat in the assembly elections, how the Congress is shaping up its strategy now?
See, the Congress doesn't seem to be doing anything as of now. I think they're just waiting for the elections to be announced before they get into election mode. As of now, like I said, the leader of opposition is undecided. They still have no organizational structure. So how they're going to go into this MC election is anybody's guess. Whether they will contest this on the party symbol or not also remains to be seen. That is a call that their top brass will take. But right now there is no activity as far as MC elections is concerned. So they are just having this laid back approach, wait and watch approach, to see when the elections are announced, because I think elections are overdue for the last 1.5 years or so, most of the elections. So they are not sure when the elections are going to be held, which is when they will start gearing up.
जो majority of municipal corporations थी, इनके election 2018 में हुए थे. So that means ये 2023 के बाद ड्यू हैं. कुछ के साल में, किसी 1.5 साल 2 साल, ऐसे काफ़ी देर से मतलब ओवरड्यू चल रहे हैं. तो इसमें जो आप देखते हैं इलेक्शन में, ये जो एमसी के इलेक्शन है, इसमें क्या मुद्दे, कौन से मुद्दे जो होने वाले हैं, कौन से मुद्दे डेवलपमेंट, जैसे असेंबली में डेवलपमेंट मुद्दा था, पोर्टल्स मुद्दा था, तो उसमें मुद्दे क्या सेम रहने वाले हैं या कुछ उसमें डिफरेंट होता है म्यूनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन?
No, I think उसमें municipal corporation will be more local in nature, in the sense that sanitation is a big issue in Haryana. Property IDs registration is another big issue in Haryana. Stray cattle menace is growing every day. वो cattle सारी roads पे घूम रही है. Cities are really bad as far as stray cattle
आपका कहने का मतलब जो
increased.
म्यूनिसिपैलिटीज के जितने भी फंक्शंस हैं उन पे ज्यादा एक तरह का रेफरेंडम रहेगा भी,
हाँ,
कितना स्टे कैटल हो गया,
और पार्टीज का तो अपना तो रहेगा,
सड़क पानी, ये
सिंस बीजेपी का प्रेजेंस बहुत प्रोनाउंस्ड है इस समय अक्रॉस द स्टेट, कांग्रेस बैकफुट पर है, तो वो सब भी एड अप करेगा इन द अल्टीमेट टैली।
एक मुद्दा ये भी है बिकॉज दिल्ली असेंबली इलेक्शन आज अनाउंस होने वाले हैं। आप जानते हैं हरियाणा और दिल्ली बिल्कुल साथ साथ हैं। एनसीआर में हरियाणा के भी 13-14 डिस्ट्रिक्ट आते हैं, तो हरियाणा में से लोग हजारों लाखों लोग दिल्ली जाते
काम
हैं
के लिए
हाँ,
भी जाते
तो इसमें आपको पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज का कैसे लगता है, कैसे इम्पैक्ट कैसे होगा दिल्ली इलेक्शन पे, हरियाणा पॉलिटिक्स का क्या इम्पैक्ट होने वाला है?
हरियाणा लीडर्स ऑब्वियसली वो भी जाएंगे, नॉट ओनली पॉपुलेशन, सारे लीडर्स इस समय फोकस विल बी दिल्ली इलेक्शंस। सो आई एम श्योर कि बीजेपी वाले लीडर्स ऑलरेडी इन्होंने लिस्ट ड्रॉप करी हुई है जो मैंने सुना है, एंड देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ लीडर्स जो ऑलरेडी कैंप कर रहे हैं इन दिल्ली।
हाँ, ये मुझे जैसे मैं बीजेपी के लीडर के साथ बात कर रहा, उनका ये कहने का मतलब ये भी था, जो कहते हैं हम मेंबरशिप ड्राइव बड़ी अग्रेसिवली कर रहे हैं ना, वो पर्टिकुलरली दे आर ट्राइंग टू किल टू बर्ड्स विद वन स्टोन, लाइक एक तो दिल्ली असेंबली इलेक्शन हो गया, दूसरा म्यूनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन इलेक्शन आपका हो गया। बिकॉज वो जब इलेक्शन खत्म होते हैं ना, तो पार्टी जो कार्डर है उसमें थोड़ी इलेक्शन फटीग भी आ जाती है, तो इन्होंने इमीडिएटली आफ्टर असेंबली इलेक्शन के बाद ना उनको पार्टी कार्डर को तैयार करना शुरू कर दिया, मोबिलाइज करना। पहले वो जैसे बूथ के इलेक्शन किए, फिर मंडल का इलेक्शन किए, फिर डिस्ट्रिक्ट के इलेक्शन, फिर पार्टी प्रेसिडेंट के, उसमें उनके कहते हैं जैसे हमारा पार्टी जो कार्डर जब तैयार होगा तो वो दिल्ली इलेक्शन में भी यूज हो जाएगा। जैसे एक लीडर का तो कहने का मतलब कहते हैं जी हमारा जैसे दिल्ली और हरियाणा का रोटी बेटी का रिश्ता है, मतलब बहुत रिश्तेदारियां हैं आपस में, बिल्कुल साथ साथ हैं। तो ये मेरा ख्याल शायद बीजेपी ने बड़ा स्मार्टली ये अपने पार्टी कार्डर को यूज कर लें, बिकॉज दिल्ली के साथ बहुत सारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट लगते हैं जहाँ से वो पार्टी कार्डर उसको इलेक्शन कैंपेनिंग के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं।
कांग्रेस जैसे आप कह रहे हैं कि वो तो मोबिलाइज कर रहे हैं अपने कार्डर्स को, कांग्रेस तो कहीं नजर ही नहीं आ रही है इस समय फील्ड में। सारे लीडर्स भी आई थिंक आफ्टर दिस डिफीट इन द विधानसभा इलेक्शन, सारे लीडर्स, वर्कर्स, कार्डर सब डिमोरलाइज होकर बस बैठे हुए हैं, थिंकिंग कि अब अगला इलेक्शन तो 5 साल बाद है, तो एमसी इलेक्शन वो डिसाइड करेंगे कि पार्टी सिंबल पे लड़ना भी है कि नहीं। सो दे आर ओनली अडॉप्टिंग अ वेट एंड वॉच अप्रोच, कि हम एक बार इलेक्शन अनाउंस हो, उसके बाद उनकी कोर कमेटी बैठे और फिर डिसाइड करे कि हाउ टू गो अबाउट द एमसी इलेक्शन। एक जैसे बीजेपी में एक प्रोएक्टिव अप्रोच है, इनमें रिएक्टिव अप्रोच है।
आपने बहुत सही कहा, बिकॉज बीजेपी जैसे वो बीजेपी के प्रेसिडेंट कहते हैं मोहनलाल बडोली, बीजेपी हमेशा इलेक्शन मोड में ही रहती है। तो ये मेरा ख्याल शायद इनकी जीत का ये बड़ा मेजर कारण असेंबली इलेक्शन में ये भी रहा, बिकॉज इनका कार्डर बिल्कुल बूथ लेवल पे तैयार था। दूसरी तरफ कांग्रेस का ये था कि कांग्रेस के एक तो लीडरशिप में बड़ी फूट थी, दूसरा पार्टी जो कार्डर था वो इस तरह से शायद तैयार नहीं था, वो अपने वोटर्स को बूथ तक नहीं शायद लेके आ सका। ये मेरे ख्याल आई थिंक वो हम शायद ये इसकी रिफ्लेक्शन हमें ये जो म्यूनिसिपल 34 म्यूनिसिपैलिटीज में इलेक्शन होने हैं, एक तरह का मिनी असेंबली इलेक्शन ही होने वाला है, वो शायद उसमें दिखाई
सीक्वल ऑफ द विधानसभा इलेक्शन होने वाला है।
बिल्कुल इससे विधानसभा 2 रादर।
हाँ जी। तो आप प्लीज बताएं कि when do we see these elections happening, in the sense February and March beginning तो हमने कहा ही है, लेकिन अगर दिल्ली इलेक्शंस आज अनाउंस होते हैं, so do you think February तक, मतलब since February में बजट वगैरह सब कुछ होता है, उसके बाद ही रखेंगे?
I think they need approximately 3 weeks time from notification to the conduct of elections. I was talking to the state election commissioner, Mr. Dhanpat Singh. He said we are almost ready.
Acha.
and we are waiting from a note from the government to, because I think probably this my guess that the government first wants the schedule of the Delhi election. Only after that, because they don't want to open too many fronts, and they want to concerted and focused approach as the BJP has always done it. So I think we should see the announcements of the municipal elections in Haryana either this week or anytime next week.
Don't you think it is possible that elections will be held after the budget session? So whatever government wants to give to the municipalities or allocate funds or announce big ticket projects, that will happen.
That's a very good point you have made, because government announces most of its vision for the next year
during the
budget session only. So I think that's purely up to the government, because state election commission doesn't act on its own. They need security from the government. The other infrastructure is provided by the government. So that's the possibilities that it would be held in either February or in March. Thank you, Geetanjali. With this, we come to the end of this edition of Decode Haryana.